All right, so today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use Canva. You're going to go to Google Chrome, and then you're just going to type in canva.com. When you get to Canva, one of the first things that you're going to see is this screen. This screen, you're going to want to hit education. So you are a student. In my case, I'm a teacher, but you're a student, okay? Sign up with Google. You do want to hit sign up with Google. Once you click sign up with Google, you want to pick your Google account. Okay, that's your school account. All right. No, that's not going to work. So you're going to want to type in, sometimes it will ask you to verify. Mine's a little longer than you guys. Sometimes I have to put that in there. Let's see if that works. All right. And then you wait a few seconds while it's loading. Now for you guys, your first time ever logging in, it's going to have a couple of seconds where it asks you a few things like a prompt about your purpose for using it, which you want to click student, education, and then it's going to ask you about sharing it to other people. At the very bottom, you want to hit no. You don't want to share it with other people. So now you have an account, and so you're on, and it's a lot like Google as far as it pretty much saves your stuff, like a lot of the Google tools as you're going through. When you create a design, you want to click a flyer. That's like a typical sheet of paper. So create design, click a flyer. And then you see you have this blank canvas right here. That's what you're kind of using. As you're going through, you really want to don't look at these layouts. That's kind of silly. But elements, that's where you're going to find a lot of things to use, whether it be lines, shapes, charts. Charts are going to come in handy for people doing bar graphs, line graphs, circle graphs, maybe a comparison chart. Okay, anything that says free is great. You want to use it. Free, awesome. This timeline would be even good for, I know, some of the projects that you guys are doing. But when you get in text, so you can add just a heading, a subheading, but you can then pick like fun colors and fonts, different font styles. But you want to watch when you get down further. I don't know if there's any good examples yet. These are all free, which is a good thing. But like backgrounds, you can change the background of what your background might look like. And then let me just go to search and photos, and I can just write students. You were doing the one that has students. You see how this one says free. These are all good to use. But if you see something that says pro or $1, you don't want to use it because, first of all, you don't have the money to use it. I mean, you may have the cash, but you don't have a credit card or something like that to load into it. Pro is for a professional account, and we're just using the standard free account. So I'm just going to show you guys some of the Canvas I have created, just playing around with this. So I was messing around with a map. I actually went to Google and I saved the image to my computer, or you could save it to your Google Drive, and I uploaded it. And on this one, I was showing all of the cities that people will enroll from. So different students come from. And then I just use arrows after I put it in there, and I was playing around. Obviously, you can see I'm not having that much success with my title. I'm sure you guys will probably actually be able to teach us a lot. I was trying to figure out how to change the background of the title. So if somebody figures that out, share it with me. I would love to know that. This is a standard circle graph. I was showing enrollment over 3 years. Okay. This is a poster to kind of show welcoming new students to Wilson, or a new student to Wilson. So just to kind of give you an idea, it's really user-friendly. I felt like I could really use it, and it worked out well. You really want to make sure you click flyer, because even though we are creating infographics, this will print in a weird size paper that I'm pretty sure that it's not going to quite work when we go to print it. That's why we want to use a flyer. All right, that's pretty much all I want to show you to the basics. You really don't want to use a template. I think just a blank canvas is the best thing to do. Blank flyer. And then when you have this blank flyer, utilize the elements. So keep with the elements, shapes, illustrations. You could use a frame if you wanted to. Get really creative. You're trying to sell this. So you're trying to make it very visual and keep to your story. So whatever we tell you is your goal, you really want to keep to that story. So if it says your goal is to tell about what it's like to migrate. You really want to give that feature. You don't want to have something like really fancy when that has nothing to do with migration. All right, that's going to be it for my little intro on migration. Let me head down here, turn the video off.